Hey there, everybody. It's a Friday, a little sofrito. I like that song, I'll tell you. Uh, it's got a great beat to it. And hey, I put it there for everyone to check out. So check it out. So how are you doing? Happy Friday to everyone. Speak in favor over us all. I trust that you're having a great day. And hey, thank you for being here. Wow, 29. 29 is my number, and it is showing up everywhere. How interesting. So, what's going on, folks? As he continues to hit the buttons. So, it's Friday. Welcome. Thank you, John Price. Yes, let's release the Kraken. It's time. Yeah, thank everyone. The show last night generated a ton of email, and thank you all for watching it. It's the #1 show there, and it's just gaining more popularity. And I'm not even on any social media other than this, and we don't talk about those things here. So anyway, hey, Esley, what's happening? Yeah, it is Friday the 13th. And, interesting about how myths and legends, actually 13 is a very lucky number. It really is. It's through the myths and how superstitions build. But yeah, it's a great number. Hey, Lucky Stone, nothing missing, nothing broken in your life. Absolutely. Say it every time. Teresa, good to see you, my dear. Much love to you. She'll be on tonight over on the ladies there with Andromeda 7. I think they have Brian on there, Grandpa Brian. Hey, Nina, what's up? Good to see you. Marissa, hello. And Brian, 1958. How are you doing? Speaking of that, David Castle, how are you, my friend? Chloe, Mrs. B, good to see you. Julie, Bulletin Brian, I think I said that right. Is that right? Thank you for the comments earlier. It's very kind of you. Welcome and favor be to you. Jules, what's up happening, girl? Yeah, I'm glad that you're here too. It's been a rough day so far. Well, all right. Well, we're going to change that vibe. Absolutely. No way about it. Hey, Lost in Space. Macau, I read your email this morning. A little confused on that, but I'm speaking favor over you no matter where you are. Morning Star, how you doing? Good to see you. I still got that song in my head. It's got that beat. I mean, seriously, yeah. When you pass over to the other side, you have to come to, Steiger's Beach, because I'll guarantee you the drinks are free, open tab, buffet, you name it. But the music, you'll want to come for the music. So there we go. Hey, Shannon, what's up? Hey, Big Al, good to see you, buddy. That was some funky stuff that you were having your feet in, and I know it came out of you. Yeah. Good to see you, Maddie, as well. So, yes, Bosto, 66 watching and 33 likes. Baby, in your face. That's what I'm talking about. Absolutely. Oh, you know what? I'll do this. Moderators, put Yawa wish or Wawa want to takes a bath. Let's we don't put up with that nonsense, buddy. I'm just telling you. Give me 1 second here. I'll take care of it myself. You are gone, buddy. Bye. So, we don't, that's the problem with indoctrination. You've got people who really think they're on a mission of their imaginary deity. But that's okay for them, but it's not okay for everybody else. You see, either you apply and do by their rules, or you don't do it at all. Don't work that way. But, that person is gone. So bye. We don't need that type of vibe, man. Bringing me down, dude. You're bringing me down. So anyway. Hey, Elderberry, good to see You got it, Chloe. Boom, baby. We don't put up with that kind of nonsense. In Living Color, I loved when they had Homie the Clown. Homie, don't play that kind of music. Get your face on out of here. Dave, and not a problem. Guess what? He made his own mess, and then we just helped clean him up. Hey, Emperor Rex, good to see you. Charlotte, hello. So, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. I mean, and it's cool. I mean, it's that current. The current would never work in here, just like our current wouldn't work wherever he came from or whoever. I mean, they'd spit us out like going, puh. Yeah, but that's cool. What's the song? United we stand, divided we fall. So anyway, having fun today, because we got to have fun. The world's not going to make it for us. It's there for our making. So we just got the ingredients. We said a little bit of good music, a little good vibe, good company. And, we start mixing it all together and we put it in with love and we bake it for about, 30 minutes and it comes out pipingly hot. Hey, Kimberly, you're working, but listening. Well, I just speak favor over you and prosperity be upon you and your business, but specifically you. Paul Joe, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Hello, Regina. Beloved Abstract, good. Have one a sip for me as well, please. So, what's up? I'm just reading in that. Well, thank you. Thank you. Pellet Brand, thank you. Listen, it's what my natural energy. So, yesterday afternoon, I just got so fed up with the heat here. I just said, enough of this. Hey, Julie, what's up? Yes, I was. Yeah, it's a great format over there, Artist First. I mean, you can be on fire. And yeah. Hey, Sherry, what's up? Good to see you. JS, favor to you as well, Loretta. Yeah, I'm putting the thought in there. Can you smell it in the, I made biscuits this morning for my wife and she loves biscuits and I don't have a problem making them, just to make them with love. That's all I got to say. And boy, I mean, it does make the house smell good, doesn't it? Delta Hook, wish me luck having a job interview in 15 minutes. Well, I'll tell you what, Delta Hook, I'm going to say you're going to walk in and the energy is going to change immediately. Every place you put your foot has been given unto you this day. And so favor is already going before you. It's already opened the door for you. So just relax. Your personality is going to shine, girl. It's going to shine and expect a good report. Coke Queen, got your email. I'm curious to hear. Yes. I just opened up my email this box and it just went like that went away. Hey, Raven, how you doing, girl? So, what's going on? Again, I want to pose this question out there. I think we're not thinking this through deep enough. And I'm going to pose this question because if we can answer this question outside of the religiosity of the theology and ideologies and just kind of come and just go reasoning and go, all right, you see, no one, I think, has answered yet. Someone said free will. Okay, if you're saying they're exercising free will, well, then that implies that they were oppressed. You see, if you're going to say something has free will and suddenly decides to exercise free will, the question becomes, why not before? So let me ask the question again. Why did these beings, angelic, whatever they are, they're sentient, intelligent, they have abilities that go beyond the human realm. Why, if they were in perfection, only good, so the story goes, why would they leave? More importantly, they didn't just leave. Apparently, there was a rebellion, which again implies repression. Hey, Deborah, what's up? We haven't answered that question. I don't think that question has been answered by humanity. If, in fact, this is what happened, and I don't know, listen, what we're studying here is heavily Kabbalistic. You have to recognize that. But as I wrote, it may be Kabbalistic in its foundation, but the cornerstone and the footing is not. Now, many of you in the construction industry, you'll get what I mean. The foundation is only as good as the footing is. And every foundation starts with a corner, which you would call a cornerstone that they used to use in the old days. So, thank you, Amy. Yeah. So, having understood that, that's cool. I can accept that. If that's the language, the custom, okay. I'm intelligent enough and respectful enough as a sentient being to understand that I have not met all spirit beings. I've not met all spiritual cultures. When we cross over, we're going to be introduced to quite a few. Our guides will be there to help in the transition process, but we're going to find out a lot of this. And so my point is this: if I'm going to go to Paris, I'm going to brush up on my French. I'm going to brush up on what the customs are. I'm going to brush up as to if I'm going to Paris, where am I going to be staying? I want to look at where the general areas. You see what I'm saying? And so if you approach this with the same open-mindedness and same attitude that you would do being respectful, let's say you're going into a neighbor's house. Thank you, Joe. You are going to be respectful of that house's rules. It's not your house, but you got invited in. I mean, come on, folks. You have to have some couth about you, right? Surely y'all have manners. You have, understand protocol. You see, spirituality, unfortunately, has been wrapped up into a thing called religion that distorts it. So all I'm saying is that if you'll approach this with the attitude that, all right, I'm going into the angel's house today. I want to find out who is all living in this fabulous house, because it is a fabulous house. I mean, hey, Martin, Heidi. Oh, not fair. Picking blackberries and making jam. Oh, wow. That is so weird. I was back when that is weird. Okay. But anyway, so, and I stayed up last night reading this, and yesterday afternoon, I was so fed up with the heat. I yelled out, I said, I command by my authority that enough of this, and I demand relief begin to show. It still stayed hot for the meantime, but out of nowhere last night, about 10 o'clock, 10:30, this big, humongous thunderstorm formed right over this region, right over this area. So I opened up looking out, and I'm telling you, I believe that these beings can move in bolts of electricity, because we were having lightning, and we haven't had this in a long time around here, but we had like 3 different lightning bolts that hit out. Where I live, there's a green belt behind me. And I mean, it was this type of lightning that was crackling across the sky, and the thunder, was shaking on the ground in the house. Yeah. And then I had the strangest dreams, and found myself this morning that had this urge. This is what was really interesting. It's an urge for like impromptu fasting. So, all right. Let's see. I know someone wrote me. Explain a little bit more what you meant by that you are used to working with angels in Christianity. I've been a Christian for a long time. I've left that religion recently. I'd like to know more about what you mean. Well, you have too, if you, depending on what denomination you came out of. I mean, are you a 1, a 5, a 10? Denominations. I mean, crazy, isn't it? But anyway, in my daily prayer life, I was binding and loosing and sending angels out all the time. And here, it's not that much difference. Only difference here is that A, I don't believe in the religion, but that's cool. I mean, I talked about it enough. But B, I know these characters. And the thing is, I've never found them to be religious. So I'm used to working with them. Now I'm just getting to know their names. And I got to tell you, they're fascinating. I was up and, I started laughing again because when you read what they do, it's quite remarkable. I told Lynn, I said, this is the type of community you want to be a part of. I mean, you want these people, these beings in your camp. I mean, they're good people to have in your camp. They got skills. I mean, they got skills that they'll teach you. They're survival skills, literally. So, and the energy, I have to say, it's just been, someone wrote me and said, so anyway, to finish out the thought for the person who asked the question, sent the email, actually, you were doing the same thing. In the cult that I came out of, why don't we just be honest? We believed in speaking of tongues. We believed in laying in our hands. We believed in calling those things that be not as though they are. We believed in the heavenly host. We believed that they were sent to minister to us, to aid us, to uphold us. I don't see that changing. I don't see it changing at all. And now, like I said, I wish I had knew more about these cats beforehand. So I hope that helps. In the area of wealth magic, particularly where angels are concerned, there are people like Norman Vincent Peale, Zig Ziglar, others in the positive thought genre. I was very much a part of that. Norman Vincent Peale was one of my mentors, really looked up to him. Earl Nightingale, there we go. As well. Yeah. I used to be a road warrior, and meaning I had 6 states I covered. It's back in the days when I was back in the video industry. And so we just had cassette players back then, but music, yeah, it's fine. But I would spend most of my time on the road basically reprogramming myself, positive thinking, rooting out the negativity. And, when I would go in to make a cold call, I normally came out with a sale. So anyway, Donald Trump is a big practicer of wealth magic. Most of the very, very, very wealthy are. They just didn't get there because gee, shucks, I made it. Look, I got this invention here. No, when you begin to get up into those realms and, they have a different perception of reality. It's interesting, isn't it? Okay, let's move on. Cheers. Today, I have all natural, fresh squeezed apple juice. And the angels are jealous. They say, will you take another sip for us, please? Oh, absolutely. So let's use Friday the 13th to wealth magic. All right, let's get back into our And someone wrote me, and it was so sweet about, the pronunciation of Hebrew vowels, etc. It's not going to work. I do what I do. I do my Wayne speak, and it works well. They know the intent of the heart. So, but I thought it was cute. All right. So the powers of Mehabal, the power to save a just cause. If you're fighting a cause that you believe to be just, whether it be a public protest, hello, Jenny, or a campaign to raise funds, call on this angel when it feels like defeat is near. The angel will give new energy and impetus to your cause. I wish I knew these cats back in the days when, when you're doing a startup company, you're going out there finding investors, and there's different levels of investors. You have your seed, you have your angels, and then you go into a Series A round, etc. I wish I knew these cats. I mean, I did it on my own and I was successful at it, but oh man, with my confidence and their power and ability, oh baby, I'm talking about relationship. I guess you could say relationship made in heaven, huh? All right. The power to avoid injustice during a trial. Oh, no, folks, I mean, I got my book marked up. If you need to avoid injustice during court proceedings, call on this angel. However, if you are guilty in any way, do not call on this angel, because it will ensure justice is done. Now, I notice it's interesting that they use the verb it, pronoun, excuse me. Didn't say he or she, isn't it interesting? The power to reveal enemies. Knowing your enemy can be the key to defeating them. If you sense that you are being attacked, slandered, or undermined, call on this angel to reveal those who are against you. Your enemy may be revealed through a dream, intuition, or when your enemy makes a clear declaration, or even by forcing your enemy to make a revealing error. So it's Mab-Al. Invocation, Psalms 9:9. And Mahabel, we say hello to you. Guess to do it properly, it would be like Mahabel, Mahabel, Mahabel. So, hey, we just speak favor to you. Yeah. Got it. Yeah, so fine. Hariel, the power to bring peace to your home. This angel works best to make your home peaceful when the disruptions come from within the home rather than due to troublesome neighbors. If there are ongoing arguments, disputes, and fights within your home, or just a bad atmosphere, this is the angel you should call on to bring peace. The power to improve magical power. All right, I think we like Hariel already. Hariel can increase the energy you put into all your magical workings. You should call on the angel to improve your magical power generally and watch your abilities increase over the coming year. All right, so if as the Soul Tribe, as we're reading this, and I have to go, if I'm going to do this on Monday, we're going to go through all 72. It would be a dishonor and a disservice to only name a few and leave out someone that may be saying, hey. So I think this one is a pretty good candidate for, I'm just saying, for the group. Let's just, when we get near the end, we'll talk about this. All right. The power to discover a peaceful pathway. We are constantly facing choices about which way to go with our lives. Sometimes you want success and money at any cost. At other times, all you want is peace. If you are seeking a period of time where life is more peaceful without it actually wrecking your career or reputation, ask this angel to show you the way. You may discover new opportunities or simply get an intuition about how best to proceed. Okay. The invocation psalm is 128:4. I like that. Ariel, 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 we dig you. Bring that power. Show me the power. You literally have to talk to them. Hey, there's a lot of voices trying to get their attention. They're going to hear me, because I'll guarantee you, I ain't going to be drowned out by the rest of y'all. I'm going right up front and center. Now, if y'all want to step with me and hand in hand, fine. All right. The power of, I would say that's Hakma'ah, Isaiah. Yeah. The power to stop traitors. Woo. Wherever you work closely with other people, there is the potential for betrayal. This can occur within an organization, a group of friends, or in a business. If you suspect that a traitor is in your midst, this angel will reveal the truth. The traitor may do something that reveals the truth, or may get a strong intuition, or you may get a strong intuition, or a message in a dream that reveals how this person is undermining your life. And, I took a note as I'm studying these cats, and it's real interesting. It's very obvious they communicate telepathically. It's also very interesting that they use the dream realm to enter in and to talk, to speak to you. It's still telepathically coming to you, but yet they use the dream state. Oh, folks, we can get deep into this. I mean, there are secrets that I believe that we can find the answers to by getting in deeper in some of this. So it's very obvious that the dream world is more magical, more powerful than what we've been led to believe. Maybe Inception was right, huh? The power to stop oppressors. If somebody is holding you back or oppressing your ability to express the life you want to lead, this angel can take that person's power away. Wow. This angel can be used in domestic situations or in large-scale corporations against individuals or large groups of people. Folks, let me just say this. Faith. I'm hearing the words, to him who believes all things are possible. If you would say unto this mountain, be you cast up, thrown into the sea, and not doubt in your heart, but believe that those things for which you speak, that they shall come to pass, and not doubt in your heart, you shall have them. This is powerful stuff. I mean, I can put myself back in when I was climbing the corporate ladder, back in when I was in my 30s. To have this kind of knowledge, holy crap. And I have no doubt that there are individuals who, in fact, have mastered this understanding and these relationships, and are, in fact, in many times in those ivory towers because of what they've learned. The power to acquire dignity and prosperity. Any angel that promises prosperity is hugely appealing to magical workers. But be aware that this angel works by bringing prosperity through improved dignity. How interesting. In other words, the angel will make you appear more dignified and appealing to people, so that you are more likely to be hired, be awarded a position, or have your business become more popular. For this angel to work, you must be somebody who interacts with people in the place where you make money. It's conditional. It is ideal for everybody from retail workers to laborers, to people who speak to large groups, but is not ideal for people who work remotely, such as those who run an online business. Folks, this is balanced teaching. I mean, I think it's kind of giving it to you right there. don't screw with these beings. They'll help you up, but they'll smack you down. So ta ka ma, I guess, kima. Ha, kim, a, ah. Okay. These sigils, by the way, it's interesting. I'm actually printing these out and drawing them in myself. And yeah, it's kind of, I'm telling you, there's a connection there. You don't even need to be invoking them. There is if you are, the way I kind of look at it is this: if your spirit is open, welcoming, yeah. But it's like this: if you go into a bar and you've got an attitude of like F you to everybody that walks by you, they ain't coming near you. But if you walk by and you smile and say, how you doing? You'd be surprised how many people want to stop and just tell you how they're doing. You'd be surprised how many people say thank you for me asking. I ask them all the time, how are you doing this day? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. It's, yeah. All right. This angel, Lavel, the power to create music. This angel helps musician. I'm thinking of Kaz on this one, to create their own compositions. You may find that you discover new ways of composing music, or it could be that your skills and intuition combine so that you make greater creative choices. Listening to some of the new music coming out today, they could use this angel. Just saying, they really could. Yikes, pretty bland stuff out there. Anyway, the power to perform music. Whether you perform music for pleasure or profit, this angel can ensure that you give an inspired performance. It can be used by performers recording in a studio, but the most dramatic effects are seen when used for live performances. I just bet that Jimmy Page could say a few things on that. Anyway, the power to overcome sorrow and torment. If you are struggling to get over a particular sadness, or if you are plagued by a memory that refuses to go away, call on this angel to ease your anguish. The power to invent and design with genius. Whether you're designing buildings, apps, or book covers, this angel can give you the inspiration to create in a new way. The angel works most effectively if you already have some competence or skill in the area of invention and pushes you to create, invent, and design like a genius. Lavel. The psalm is Psalm 105:1. Oh, that's cool. Wow, look at that. Yeah. All right. Tell you, I'm going to have all 72 of these. I told Lynn last night, I said, I'm going to be finding a wall in the house where I'm going to be putting all 72 of these up and, getting to know their names, getting to know what they do, where their, strong traits are. Think about that. The power, this is Kal-El, the power to avoid enemies. There are times when you want to defeat or overcome an enemy, and other times when it is wiser to work in the background, out of sight, so that you can overcome the enemy at a later time. If you need this power, Kal can make sure you do not encounter your enemies while you make your plans. This works even if you're unsure who your enemies are. I ain't paranoid if it's true, right? All right, the power to be, I read this last night and I went, now this is interesting. The power to become less visible. This is a superpower. I'm serious. I mean, there are so many, I've marked it in my book. This is one I want to talk about for me, because I think it's kind of cool to go out and, anyway, to become less visible. Sometimes you want to lie low and not be noticed by others. If you feel the need to disappear from the world for a while, call on this angel to make you less visible. This works on a physical level, so people will not see you clearly, and prevents people from thinking about you or remembering you. Tell the angel how long you want this effect to last. If you change your mind and want it to end sooner, perform the ritual for one day on any day, but change your request, asking the angel to reverse your request. When I read this last night, I went, well, that's just interesting. It implies that, this really does work. And, suddenly you've realized that, hey, I'm not dead. I'm really here. The power to confuse enemies. This power works best against those who say false things about you, or people who try to distract you from your life and work. When your enemies think about you, they will experience confusion, making them unwilling to fight you and making it easier for you to defeat them. Kaliel. Kaliel, Kaliel, Kaliel. Psalm 103:21. That's a cool sigil. Come on, folks. Whoever designed these, this is good stuff. I mean, we've studied sigils here on this channel a lot. And many of you have to have an appreciation for this. All right. Lavelle, the power to generate love in another. Well, I guess it goes with kind of the name, huh? This angel can make a person that likes you love you, but this is not an angel of seduction. Okay, now you got your, okay, so there are angels of seductions. And Jenny, you're right. These spirit beings, I used to think that the thing about coitus on the other side, wasn't a thing. Apparently it is. I mean, I'm open to it. It's like, sure, all right. This magic only works when there is potential for love. If you feel love for somebody, this angel helps the person you desire sense your love. When there is any potential for a relationship, this effect of sensing your love can move the person to feel more love for you. The power to be loved by friends and enemies. If you feel that your friends are lukewarm towards you or take you for granted, call on this angel to gain their love. The angel will not make friends love you more than they did before, but it will make them remember and feel the love they have for you. When used on enemies, it will cause the other person to be confused by the change in their feelings. Now, isn't it interesting? When I, was putting the favor ritual together, the knowledge that was being imparted to me for that ritual, you can see how it's tied in to these beings. Quite amazing. And then the thought as I was reading that occurred to me, imagine a person that seems completely, let's say, non-powerful. They just seem like an everyday person, but yet that person has something going on. There's something always going on in their life. Who knows? I mean, think about it. If an individual has this kind of knowledge and knows how the rituals work, know how to work and operate in their system, wow, talk about giving you what they would call a tactical advantage. It would be most advantageous for the student to learn. So I'm the student, I'm learning. And folks, I ain't letting this stuff sit by idly on the shelf. Nuh-uh. I'm going to be expanding my influence of friends. All right. The power to make good decisions. This probably doesn't sound like a spectacular power, but it is one of the most important in the book. We make thousands of small decisions every day, but sometimes we are faced with difficult choices. When you are struggling to decide on the next course of action, this angel can help you to sense your own true will and get a sense for how the future will manifest using that spirit time. The power to obtain good memory and intelligence. For anybody struggling with memory, this angel is an excellent way to recover your faculties. This angel is also good when you're learning a new subject. It is good at creating long-term understanding, so it should be used when you are learning rather than at the last minute before an exam. Laviel. Laviel. Laviel, 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 Laviel. Yeah. It's on my list. Just saying, the invocation psalm is 41. So 40, verse 1. All right. I was looking at this last night, and it's so interesting when you look at each endpoint and how it's built upon from one endpoint to the other. I'm telling you, it's like their calling card. You got one too. You have a spiritual identification that the spirits know who you are. I wonder if we have, well, I know we do. I know I have a mark right here. That was revealed to me way back. So I have a feeling many of you do as well. I guess the power to find balance. How often do we hear people saying that they have no balance in their life? Usually this is because people are overworked and not able to spend enough time with family, but it can also occur for other reasons. If you feel that your life lacks balance and you want to discover a long-term solution, call on this angel to open up new opportunities that will bring more balance into your life. The power to experience joy. Even when things are going well, you may find that you feel down or unimpressed with the world. If you want to enjoy the life you are already living and throw off your doubts and fears, this angel will help you to live in the moment. Wow. Sometimes I get the idea that some of these angels just come and they like us, and they're working in our lives without us even invoking them. I mean, isn't this interesting? I would say that this angel may have a lot of influence on many of you that are like me, like-minded. We're here together. We're upbeat people. We have a high energy output. And even when we're down, there's something that helps pull us back up. This is what it meant by what we were studying earlier this week. Look for the signs. All right, the power to find a spiritual path. When magic begins to work, you may find yourself wondering whether or not you deserve these results. This is a common reaction, and many people stop working magic after a few positive results because they feel they have an unfair advantage. Bet your ass they do. An alternative solution is to know that magic is part of your spiritual journey. Call on this angel to give you insights into where you should go from here. Cool. Really. Pe ha la ah. Pe ha la ah. Pe la ha la. Okay. Psalms 119, 108. This is a good one. I had it marked in mine as well, and I like the sigil of this one. Look at this. Doesn't that one just reach out to you? There's something about this one. I mean, the left is cool, but it's the subtlety, it's the psychic energy coming from the right. Speaking of the red, the actual sigil of this angel. And what I found last night is that I was almost beginning to read the sigils on the top. I mean, it was like, I can't read Hebrew, but there's some kind of alphabet here that it's like your brain starts filling in. Sweet. Let's see. I think this is Na Lachel, the power to stop slander. Gossip can be harmless, but when it turns to slander, the effects on your life can be extremely negative. This angel can stop slander even if you're not sure who is telling the stories about you. In legal terms, slander refers to people telling untruths about you. But this angel will also stop people from repeating true stories about you if they are damaging your reputation. Wow. You getting the idea that when you talk about humans and our perception of reality, what influences us, I go back to the Bible teachers that I studied under, and I know again that spirits adopt, attach, become familiar with humans. They just naturally do. I mean, that's why you meet some people, you just love them when you first see them. And then there's others you go, what the hell is your problem, dude? Anyway, sometimes negative thoughts are beneficial as they help you to make reasoned judgments. When negativity becomes habitual, though, it can lead you to missing opportunities. The angel works by brightening your mood and can even remove the cause of your negative mood, whether you know what the cause is or not. You gotta love this. The power to make calculations. If you ever work with numbers, this angel can make you an expert. Pilots, engineers, and scientists will find it easier to make accurate mental calculations using the power of this angel. If you are a student who struggles with math, an angel can make your work easier. Call on this angel for 11 days, and the effects can last for many years. Wow. Now, is that right? Yeah. Nalachel? Yeah. Nalachel. Psalms 18:49. Amazing. Looks like an engineer, doesn't it? It does. Just you get that vibe. I mean, you get the whole vibe that it's got math into it, that this is an angel that again, this is a powerful angel. Keeping it in my Rolodex, I'm telling you. Okay, Yael, wealth, fame, and success. Okay. This angel can help to promote wealth, fame, and success, especially when you are working on all three aspects at once. Wealth, fame, success. It's a triad. Hello, Gary. How you doing, buddy? If your success does not involve some level of fame or notoriety, then you may prefer to use a different angel. When your business, work, or art involves fame and the potential to make money, this is the angel you need. If you are working on a career that requires fame, but have not achieved any, this angel can help get you known. Opening up some doors. That's what I'm talking about. Protection while traveling. Before you travel, whether you work or for pleasure, ask for protection from this angel to save you from physical harm, robbery, illness, or anything else you fear while traveling. Good luck when making deals. Now, this is an angel again. If you're selling a house or trying to sign a contract of any kind, this is the angel you want. It helps when you've already got somebody interested in your project and you're at the point where you're negotiating a contract. This can work for any project where you are negotiating a deal. It works for all aspects of negotiation, not just for the financial side. Whatever deal you are working on, your luck will improve. I know about you. I'm not adverse to good luck. Not at all. Bring it on, baby. Yael. 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 Okay. Psalms 47:11. Yeah. This one's kind of cool too. They're just, to me, I get the idea that I'm really being introduced to, a unique being here. Has its own personality. It's obviously long-lived. So are we, just not in this realm. And it's amazing how they are here, almost like they say, listen, guys, we know it sucks here, but we can make it much, much better. Yeah. What's wrong with that? The powers of Mahael, the power to travel safely. Many angels give you the power to travel safely, but this one is especially useful if you are traveling through an area with many weapons. This can be used by soldiers and civilians traveling in war zones. Wow. I'm just thinking, number one, this is kind of like, every soldier always carries the 91st Psalm, and for good reason. But it never occurred to me that this would be a ministry for an angel. I mean, never would. The power to defend against weapons. This power is similar to that of above, but is aimed specifically at people who are in danger from weapons when they are not traveling. This is more useful if you live or work in an area where weapons are carried or where weapons are commonly being used illegally. I don't even want to, if you're living in that type of environment, you need to get to know the angel about money, prosperity, getting your ass out of that area, because that ain't healthy. But it's good to know we have angelic protection. To heal illness and injury. This angel can heal illness and injury so long as you have the energy to perform the ritual. Isn't that interesting? There's another clue right there. It's going to take energy. It's going to take some of your life force energy to add into the recipe. It is not useful for when you are bedridden or weak. If you have an illness or injury that irritates you or makes life difficult, this angel can ease your distress. The best results come when the illness or injury was acquired within recent weeks. Okay. Invocation on that one is Psalms 118:24. Again, and you begin to spot certain similarities, but there are subtle differences. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Is that ha-a-I? Is that how they pronounce that? Ka-hu-a-I. Okay. The power to repel thieves. Whether you want to protect your home from burglary or self from being mugged or your business from thieves, this angel can bring you the protection you need. Call on the angel for 11 days and the effects last over a year. The power to repel pests. Isn't this interesting? This is a power that I thought might be irrelevant in the modern world until a friend reported a rat problem to me a few years ago. The building where she lived was infested with rats. Yuck. Despite the fact that the people who owned the building should have dealt with the rats, they didn't do an effective job. By calling on this angel, the building was freed of rats. If there are pests in the area, this angel can protect your house before they get in. If your house is infested, use modern methods first, but if those methods fail, call on this angel to be free of any pest. Now, I thought it was interesting where Damon makes the point here, use modern methods first. And I thought, well, why would he say that? Well, because maybe they're not going to work. And boy, wouldn't it be more affirmation to your confidence in who and what you're dealing with? Oh, yeah. That's all I got to say. Cheers. I have so much fun with this. And I know you do. This series has generated more emails. I mean, thank you. It's fabulous. And I know that many of you are loving this all around the world. This magic works no matter where you are. All right, this angel, the power to develop magic as well. This power will help you to work out what magic to use to get the best result you want. If you know the end result you want, tell the angel, ask for understanding of the magic you need to use. As you read and study magic, it will become clear to you what methods you should use. You will also get an idea of when to use particular rituals and techniques and in what order. This is useful when you have complex long-term goals that needs a many-pronged magical approach. I like that. Yeah. Okay. Cha u e I. Cha u e I. I hope I'm saying that right. Anyway, Psalms 95:6. Oh, wow. So this one here reminded me of a couple of things. On the left, I got the impression of bounty. That's what I saw. When you think about great clusters and what have you. And then the right, that's an interesting one. It's a very interesting one. Got a name in my head going around. All right, let's see. This is not Give power to magic. Oh, we want to know this one. If you're using any other magic from my books or elsewhere, use this angel to bring extra power to your magic. Sometimes there are blockages that prevent magic from working. The angel may remove them or make you aware of changes you need to make to get the magic working. Use this when magic isn't going the way you want, or if you're working on a ritual of extreme significance to you. Discover hidden secrets. This angel can be used in two ways. If you know that something is being hidden from you, ask this angel to bring the information to you. Secondly, it can be used when you are trying to learn more about a particular person, company, or situation. This sort of intelligence gathering is often neglected by occultists, but it can be more important to know the secrets that surround a situation than to attack a problem blindly. Good, practical, freaking common sense. You gotta like a guy that just simply says, hey, this is how it is. Reveals truth in dreams. Really want this one. Sometimes it is difficult to discover the truth about a situation. And even when there is evidence in front of you, it can be impossible for you to be certain about what's really going on. When you need to know the truth about something, ask this angel to reveal the truth in a dream. The angel does not predict the future, but will reveal the truth to you about any current or somebody's thoughts or intentions. Wow. Wow, the hour's really gone. What the? So, Nayat ha I. Nayata AI. Nayata AI. Nayata AI. I can see if I can almost sing these phonetically, becomes a much more easier. There you go. Look at that one. Very unique. Well, this hour's flown by. Where are we at? So we will be on. All right. We'll break this off right here and pick this up on Monday. I can't get over this whole week has gone by like that. I hope this has been fun for you. Like I said, I know this is not everybody's cup of tea, and I really don't care. I'm not out there for, the views. What I'm here is to share knowledge and information. And if you folks get insights, please continue to email me. I love them. It helps us all, and I'll continue to share those that let me to share on this. I'm just reading this. Hey, Red Honey 9, good to see you. All right. Teresa, I think that's true. But I wonder how many people don't even know who their angel guides are. Most people don't believe in them. So, yeah. I don't know about the on my end, but my guides are like loving this. They're saying, yeah, kid, you're getting to know the lineup now. It's like, oh, yeah, okay, thanks. At some point in time, you have to graduate. You can't just simply sit in the back of the room and not do this because it's a waste. So anyway, Teresa, I'll just get this out. So Grandpa Brian Richards, he's going to be doing some Reiki healing on people. So that's over on the Drama 7 Celestial. Okay. Celestial Portal, I think, on that one. But Andromeda 7, the girls over there. 7 o'clock, I think it's on my time. I have spirit animal guides. Yeah, I can see that. I absolutely they're another kingdom. I mean, yeah. They were getting good. It's almost like we get into a rhythm, isn't it? It's like you get into this and you're going, yeah, it's interesting. The cadence, the names. It's a fascinating book. We're going to go through them all. I've just decided, So if I'm sorry if this doesn't suit you, but there's almost a sense that we need to do that. Hey, Martin, Heidi, what's up? Well, you two both. I just speak much love and favor over you both. Martin and Heidi, is Norway, right? I think I have that. Norway. Am I correct on that? That's amazing. And excuse me, Nina, she has 3 hours of Gnosis knowledge. Okay. Don't know what time that is, Nina, but Lucky Stone? Yeah. Says my guides like the idea of helping the guides of others to express themselves. It's complicated, but it's fun and easy. I love that. Well, you have a great weekend too, Teresa. All of y'all have a great weekend. Keep strong, keep learning. And if it feels good, do it. If it doesn't, well, there are many, many, many different ways to get to a destination. Thank you, Lost in Space. 6 p.m. Okay, so that's right. 6 p.m. Pacific time, which is 7 my time. Marissa, you're welcome. 9 p.m. Eastern over there with the Andromeda 7. Nina's is Sunday live at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9, same thing. Okay. Netherlands. All right. Okay. I know I keep doing that. The Netherlands, my heart's right in the right place. Deborah, you're welcome as well. Well, thank you, beloved abstract. You're very kind. Roger, good to see you. All right, folks. Brent the Gent, have a great weekend. All right, everyone. Much love to you. See y'all on Monday. I just speak favor and safety and protection, all of us who want to come back on Monday, we will have that opportunity. Do we have the name of this book you're reading from? The 72 Angels of Magick. And that's Shem Talisman. I challenge anyone, if you're into meditation and you liked the entrances where meditation takes you, far out place, stare on that for a while, 10 minutes. Julie, thank you. There is so much to learn, always. It's the Netherlands, I know. That's the heart. That's what counts. John Paul TV, have a great weekend as well. All right, everybody. Delta Hook, it went good. Excellent. I knew it. I knew it. Well, I believe that if it's your heart's desire, my dear, you've got it. So that's how I see that. All right. Happy Friday the 13th. Go out and buy yourself a lottery ticket. Why not? Do something that you wouldn't do, that you would say that I need luck on, and don't go extravagantly. Just do a little test. See, never know. Yeah. Just saying. All right. Have a great one. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.